A race row has broken out over here concerning our British monarchy, Buckingham Palace, and a very esteemed lady in waiting. What actually happened yesterday was this: there was a big platform, a launch for our brand new Queen Consort, Camilla, at Buckingham Palace. This was for one of her major charities, all about abuse, battery, women, that sort of thing. Now, it was a big, spectacular event with many people being invited from all walks of life, all backed charities, including ambassadors like the former Spice Girl Mel B, Queen Rania of Jordan, and of course the Queen of Belgium, to name a few. Big event. Things took a turn for the worst, according to this particular episode, when Lady Susan Hussey, who was also in attendance thanks to Camilla at the event, questioned a charity worker, and this evolved on social media. Well, the bigger picture really here was that a lot of people are questioning, why didn't this particular charity worker decide to speak to someone well at Buckingham Palace and iron the situation out? What a lot of people are also questioning over here is why this particular charity worker decided to post this on the platform of social media. Why simply didn't she just call someone out before she left and said, could I have a private word? It appears, of course, that someone wanted a lot of attention. Now, regarding Lady Susan Hussey, what's interesting here is we have an 83-year-old lady, a little bit hard of hearing, and the bottom line was this: the conversation, according to a very good source at Buckingham Palace, went like this from her perspective. She asked the charity worker where she was from. The charity worker said, I'm from Hackney in East London. What then occurred was, and what they were trying to establish was, from Lady Susan Hussey's point of view, is where are your origins from? Really, it wasn't a question to be racist or divisive or non inclusive. It was simply a lot of people were discussing their original backgrounds and where they came from originally. Now, as you can imagine, an 83-year-old woman would not see anything wrong in this particular line of questioning. More importantly, what it does appear when you look at the pictures and the footage, they seemingly got off incredibly well, laughing as they departed each other. So it seems strange to think that only a few hours later, they decided to go on the world's platform of social media to say how hurt and embarrassed and speechless that they were. Now, of course, the palace have been very quick to react to this and have accepted Lady Susan Hussey's resignation, which is a sad end to a very esteemed career within the British monarchy and royal household. Let's not forget she's also godmother to His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales. But what really has baffled a lot of people over here in the United Kingdom is, as I say, why would you then go on a social media platform to reveal all? There are lots of people around, and if you look at the pictures where you see this particular individual, she's inches away from the Queen Consort Camilla, who was more than happy to speak to each and every one of them at that particular charity event. So it does seem odd to many people that when you think about it, it could have simply been brought up, resolved, and dealt with privately. Seemingly, though, not for this particular individual who decided to put it on the world stage, once again throwing the British monarchy into the heart of a racism row, and very much so on the eve of a very important visit by the Prince and Princess of Wales to the United States. This isn't, of course, the first time that the British monarchy have been engulfed in a recent racism row. This all really stemmed back to that now infamous interview that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry gave to the US chat show queen Oprah Winfrey. In it, you'll recall that she claimed there were several conversations about racism, skin colour, and in fact the way that she'd personally been treated. While speaking to Prince Harry, he claimed that there was simply just one conversation. So again, a lot of contradictions there. What happened though, a few days later after that particular interview had aired internationally, Prince William was attending a charity event in the heart of London. He was approached by a UK news reporter who asked him, are the British monarchy, the British royal family, a racist family? Breaking protocol, he spoke to the camera and said, the British royal family are indeed not a racist family, hopefully putting a lid on it and making sure that that particular line of questioning was shut down. After today's particular episode, once again, because it's been played out on the world of social media and international platforms, it's very difficult how now the British monarchy can react to this and make sure that they're seen in the very best light. After all, it's been shown throughout history that indeed the British monarchy are indeed not a racist family. Sean, SBS Show News, London.